Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Let's Play Link to the Past. So in the last episode, we got the magic hammer. And with that, we're able to, well, explore a little bit more of Hyrule, the Dark World, but most importantly, we'll be able to crush our enemies. Maybe see them driven before us. I don't know about hearing the lamentations of their women. Anyways, alright, so I think this room is probably a good way for me to actually demonstrate the ether magic. Yeah, I actually love the animation of the ether magic. But the real reason why I wanted to do that is because, well, at some point, there's a guy, nice, he's at a hidden area, and he tells you that hey, if you happen to freeze an enemy and you smash it, there's a very good chance you might get some magic from it. So let's see if that holds up. Nice. Yeah, you defeat a frozen enemy with the hammer, and then there's a very good chance you might get some magic from him. More often than not, it's the larger things of magic, which pretty much refills your magic all the way up, anyways. So that's kind of nice. I wonder why this thing ain't gonna stay open for us. Yeah, this isn't just a regular force switch. This is a pressure plate. So how are we gonna get past this? I got something. Yeah, you just take the statue and just move it up to where that switch is at. Just keep it right on there, so it'll keep the door open for you. Yeah, just get my bow and arrow out for these guys. As I said, the red ones, they kind of move opposite of where you're going, but the green ones, they pretty much move in the same direction that you're going right now. Alright, so we got this, looks like a dead end over here, but yeah, you just shoot that statue right there in the eye, and it'll cause the walls to start moving back. And we're gonna have to do that in order to progress with the rest of this dungeon here. Because, yeah, it opens up a little staircase for us, which we're gonna have to go down that flight of stairs. And get my hammer back out. Now, we got these things right here. I don't know what they're supposed to be. What are they, like, you know, these laughing faces or evil diglets or something? I don't know, but whatever the case may be, they pretty much act like just regular stakes. So you just hit them with the hammer, and it pushes them down for you. All right, get my hammer back out because I'm going to be using this thing quite a bit. Because I think the rest of the enemies that will nice. Rest of the enemies we'll run into at this point is just nothing but these turtles. And as I said before, just watch yourself whenever you're using the hammer against a bunch of these turtles, because whatever ones you've already flipped over, if they happen to be caught in that sort of little shockwave of the hammer, then they might flip back over and they'll start running at you way faster than they normally would. Nice. Alright, so excuse me. I want to go and get my bombs out. And I know you're probably wondering, okay, so you got the hammer, so why are you switching to something else? For this guy, the Helmasaur King. Yeah, as you can see that, you can actually use the bombs to break away at his mask. And honestly, I think that's a better alternative to using the hammer, in that, well, you actually get to keep your distance whenever you're breaking his mask. Whereas with the hammer, you're supposed to get in there and just start ow. You're supposed to start smacking at his mask a couple times until it breaks off like that. To which you could just bring out your bow and arrow and just start unloading on him. Nice. Yeah, that fight can be a little bit tough, especially with his tail just swinging around back and forth like that. Nice. So we got our first crystal here, and from what I remember, I think they said one of the maidens is trapped inside this. Nice little animation for that crystal there. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, yeah? Who the hell is Ganon? And we won't find that out for a little while. Wasn't there already a gate over there at the castle? Or wait, I think that's supposed to be like a one-way gate. Yeah, I think that's a one-way gate right there. Either that or this Ganon guy is really, really fat and he can't even, you know, squeeze through that gate. Are you gonna tell us where that hiding place of his is? No? Okay then. Oh yeah, I totally get you. Excuse me. All right, so that's it with the first dungeon here, and much like over here in the light world, once we get finished with that, we got more dungeons that we're supposed to go through, and yeah, the dark world, everything has changed around here. So yeah, this whole section has changed. That pond of happiness doesn't look so happy anymore. Yeah, there used to be the old water reservoir. That doesn't look like a desert anymore. It kind of looks like the smoldering ruins of Kakariko Village. It kind of looks like the Lost Woods, but it ain't. And there's that giant pyramid we started off on. Alright, so now that's out of the way. Let me get my hammer back out. Yeah, as I said with the hammer... Go the other way. Yeah, as I said, one of the things you can do with the hammer is you can push a lot of those stakes down in order to get past them, and we're gonna be doing that quite a bit here. Gonna get past all that. Yeah, I think at this point, as far as money goes, I'd probably say maybe another 100 plus rubies, and I should be good for the rest of the game. Because all I really need to do is finish up over there at the Pond of Happiness and max out my supply of bombs and arrows. Which, okay, now I'm good for the rest of the game. Yeah, max out my supply of both of those, and then make one more big purchase, which that won't be until like way later in the game. Now, normally what you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to head down over there to that reservoir area to start up the second dungeon, but at this point, we're going to actually do a little bit of sequence breaking. And I've got no issue doing that whatsoever. Okay, so you turn into a fox or something? Okay. Do you want us to find it? Yeah, sure, I'll do it. And we get the shovel. Yeah, you can use that to start digging around the ground and find some pretty cool stuff. But realistically, what you're supposed to do with the shovel is just go out here and start digging on first try too. Well, that's where the flute's always gonna be. And as you can see, the flute replaces the shovel. If I remember right, I think it does the same thing in the Game Boy Advance version. So you don't keep both items, which that makes sense. But wait, I never even told you what my name was. I guess I do get around quite a bit. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Wait, are you sure you want me to play this thing? I've never actually played a flute in my life, but here we go. He turned into a tree? Huh. Okay. I guess it's one of those things where... Oh, nice, fairy. I guess it's one of those things where it's like, you know, just wants to become one with nature or something other. I don't know. Anyways, now that's over with. Want to go ahead and pop back into the light world? Yeah, this is one thing that I'm going to be doing quite a bit here, is that I'm going to be doing a lot of back and forth between the dark world and the light world, especially when I can pick up heart piece number 13. Did I say 13? Yeah, I'm at 13, I think. But yeah, if you notice the the land layout between the light world and the dark world is much different, and that's something you gotta keep in mind there whenever you're going back and forth between the two worlds, and that's what you're gonna have to do in order to get up to certain areas. All right, so this is probably gonna be one of the most annoying things that I have to do in this game. This is the treasure field. What you're supposed to do is that you pay 80 rubies, and you go around and you start digging up on the ground to find some treasures. Most of it's gonna be rubies, but what I'm really looking for is another heart piece. Okay, I'm getting pretty lucky getting... Okay, I don't think I've had that many red rubies come out before. Wow, man. Okay, so that has got to be the luckiest, the best first try I've ever had on this minigame at all, because, I mean, yeah, not only did I get like a shit ton of red rubies, but also the heart piece on the first try. Man, that is... I got nothing. I'm at a loss for words here. Yeah, I wanted to dip back into Cockricker Village real quick, in the light world at least, because I want to go back and well, go back to one other place for a minute. Man, that is that is the best I've ever had on that treasure mini game. I mean, I thought it was gonna be like so much worse than that. But no, I guess the game's just started to be nice to me all of a sudden, which is never really a good thing. But yeah, yeah, a little fun fact, you know, that I should mention that so that house that we went into way earlier in the game, where what was it? Where those two brothers they were kind of arguing a bit, and you know, one of them decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go and seal up your room. Oh, watch out for that. Sorry. But yeah, that house where the two brothers were arguing and one of them sealed up the room. Yeah, if you happen to you know get past all that, and well, you actually teleport onto the other side of the house. Yeah, teleport onto the other side of the house without blowing open the wall. The other brother just says something, you know, pretty much says the same thing. It's like, wait, did you come from my brother's room? Is he still mad at me or something? But yeah. So yeah, welcome to the treasure hunt minigame, or yeah, treasure hunt minigame. So the thing with this one is that you pay 30 rubies and you have a choice between all these chests to pick. Well, you can only choose 2 chests in there, and you can either get a bunch of rubies or you can get some little items here and there, which, you know, restocks bombs or arrows. But what I'm really looking for is another heart piece. So I'm gonna try this one more time, and if I don't get it on screen, I'll come back on the attempt that I do get it. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Oh man, let's and I gotta get that heart piece at some point. And I didn't even have to edit that out. Oh man, that's okay. That wasn't as good as the treasure field mini game though, but you know, still 4 attempts on that alone, it's actually kind of decent. But yeah. So I just wanted to dip in here real quick and go to this chest. It's got 300 rubies. Realistically, I think that's really all the money that I'm gonna need. It's probably more than enough than what I'm gonna need. So yeah, I know it's gonna be a long time before I go back and spend a lot of this. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next episode of Let's Play Link to the Past, where we'll continue exploring throughout the rest of this village, which is called the Village of Outcasts. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good one.